Hi, my name is Chip Denton. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer and Teams administrator. I'll be taking you through this short instructional video. Hi, this is the second part of a two-part series, Introduction to Teams. We're going to use a demo tenant. All the users and the information here are fictitious. You'll notice on the left-hand side of Teams, and I'm using the web interface at this point, Teams client on your desktop will look very similar. I'm also using a Mac, so parts of the interface are going to look a little different. Let's go down the left-hand side. We've got an activity feed at the top. We click on that, and you can see here that the user that's currently logged in, Alex Wilbur, has had a conversation with Christine. Christine has replied to a chat or either a channel. In this case, it looks like a channel called Noonan Tornado Volunteers General, which is what we created in the first video of this series. Now, Christina apparently has responded to Alex while Alex was offline. If that was the case, you can't see it now, but there would be a red mark here. So Christine, we're going directly to where she has responded, and I click on that link. It'll take me directly to it, which is here. She says, I'm staying in the Hilton, and let's go to Cracker Barrel. Okay, this is probably the second item here. Yeah, I'm staying at the Hilton, so that was the first one. As I click on it, it will highlight the one that it refers to. So I can go back and I can say, yeah, it's thumbs up, I like it, I really love it, or hey, that was funny, or you got to be kidding, surprised, or no, that makes me sad, or I'm angry, or I could respond to her. I will see you there for dinner at 6:30. Now, if you'll notice, everybody that might be on that team here will be able to read this conversation. So as the volunteers come in, the scenario we built to Noonan to help with the tornado victims, they will be added to this team, and so they'll be able to see this and respond to it in their own way too. For instance, where are you staying? Alex has already said, well, everyone that is coming, let me know what hotel you've checked into. So that refers to everybody that's been added to the team here. But we're still in the activity feed, so you'll get a list all the way down. It'll accumulate as time goes on. The second icon is chat. As you can see here, Alex has already reached out to Christine for a single chat. No one else can see that. Now, if Alex wanted to reach out to someone else, say Deborah, he would go up here and start typing her name in. I know she's in there because I've already seen her, so we'll click on her name. It'll take you to another chat window. I can start having a conversation with Deborah. Deborah, did you see my... And of course, Deborah, Alex can look up here and see that Deborah is offline by the circle icon with no color. He can highlight it and it says offline. Also, it gives a little bit more information about Deborah. She reports to Patty Fernandez, the president. Now I sent it. So as soon as Deborah logs in, she'll be able to see in her activity feed there'll be a red dot that someone has chatted with her. She can go click on activity, click on the link, it'll take her right back over here. That's what the chat's for. The next icon is the Teams icon. We've already looked at that in the first video. The teams that we created there was Noonan Tornado Volunteers. These are part of the demo. They were already created. But again, you've got a group of people, which is a team, in this case, are coming together to help tornado victims. The general channel is created by default. The all-state claims, they're going to talk about all-state claims. The next icon on the toolbar is calls. Calls is Voiceover IP. And if you purchased a plan from Microsoft, you can use that in place of your local call system or your phone system or PBX in your office. And again, it works totally over Voiceover IP. It's a complex setup subject. Most nonprofits do not have it, so we're not going to cover it here. But just to let you know what it is. The last icon on the app bar is Files. As you can see, when I click on Files, this column changes. These are basically shortcuts to files that gives you easily accessibility to them. OneDrive, of course, is your personal OneDrive. You can get to it here, or you can go up to the app launcher, click on OneDrive, and see the same information there. We'll go back to Teams. As you can see, there's your OneDrive we accessed through the app launcher. There's the shortcut from the Files icon on the app bar. It's the same information. Now if we click on Teams, again, that's the shortcut to the files that you might have saved in any team that you're a member of. That covers the overview of the app bar. In future videos, we'll go more in depth to the items we covered in Teams.